Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing alright. So here we're on Wikipedia and we have the environmental effects of shipping. So ballast water, I've heard about this, but I haven't really looked into it too deeply, so let's check it out. Ballast water discharges by ships can have a negative impact on the marine environment. Cruise ships, large tankers, and bulk cargo carriers use a huge amount of ballast water, which is often taken on in the coastal waters in one region after ships discharge wastewater or unload cargo, and discharged at the next port or call. Wherever more cargo is loaded. Ballast water discharge typically contains a variety of biological materials, including plants, animals, viruses, and bacteria. These materials often include non-native, nuisance, invasive, exotic species that can cause extensive ecological and economic damage to aquatic ecosystems, along with serious human health problems. Sound pollution. Noise pollution caused by shipping and other human enterprises has increased in recent history. The noise produced by ships can travel long distances, and marine species who may rely on sound for their orientation, communication, and feeding can be harmed by the sound pollution. The Convention on the Conservation of Migratory Species has identified ocean noise as a potential threat to marine life. I didn't know this. The disruption of whales' ability to communicate with one another is an extreme threat and is affecting their ability to survive. And whales are really important. Damn. I mean, everything is important, but if you look into the whales, there's maybe I'll make a video on that later. But anyway. I'm gonna continue on. According to a Discovery Channel article on sonic sea journeys deep into the ocean over the last century, extremely loud noise from commercial ships, oil and gas exploration, naval sonar exercises, and other sources has transformed the ocean's delicate acoustic habitat, challenging the ability of whales and other marine life to prosper and ultimately to survive. Whales are starting to react to this in ways that are life-threatening. Kenneth C. Balcombe, a whale researcher and a former U.S. Navy officer, states that the day 15 March 2000 is the day of infamy. Although sonar helps to protect us, it is destroying marine life. According to IFAW Animal Research Program Director Katie Moore, there's different ways the sounds can affect animals. There's the underlying ambient noise level that's rising and rising and rising that interferes with communication and their movement patterns. And then there's the more acute kind of traumatic impact of sound that's causing physical damage or a really strong behavioral response. It's fight or flight. So then you have wildlife collisions right here. That's really sad. And sorry if my voice sounds kind of strange or I'm having to kind of lean in to read this stuff because the font's really small. My glasses aren't the best prescription for my eyes. Wildlife collisions. Marine mammals such as whales and manatees risk being struck by ships, causing injury and death. For example, a collision with a ship traveling at only 15 knots has a 79% chance of being lethal to a whale. Ship collisions may be one of the leading causes of population decline for whale sharks. I had no idea about that. One notable example of the impact of ship collisions is the endangered North Atlantic right whale. So we're endangering a whole species just for shipping stuff across the seas that we don't need to, of which 400 or fewer remain. That's great. Not. The greatest danger to the North Atlantic right whale is injury sustained from ship strikes. Between 1970 and 1999, 35.5% of recorded deaths were attributed to collisions. From 1990 to 2003, incidents of mortality and serious injury attributed to ship strikes averaged 1 per year. From 2004 to 2006, the number increased to 2.6. Deaths from collision has become an extinction threat. The United States National Marine Fisheries Service, NMFS, and National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, introduced vessel speed restrictions to reduce ship collisions and North Atlantic right whales in 2008, which expired in 2013. Why did it expire? It's not like it's a food that goes bad. Like, this should be something that does not expire at all. This is literally a law or a regulatory that keeps more whales alive, and yet it expired for no good reason. However, in 2017, an unprecedented mortality event occurred, resulting in the deaths of 17 North Atlantic right whales caused primarily from ship strikes and entanglements in fishing gear. Again, because it was stupid to expire it in the first place. It never should have been done. You know, I mean, but they do these things because it cuts their profit. Since they have to slow down, they can't get to places as quickly, which means they have to spend more money on gas, and it's going to take more time for consumers to get it, so they can't buy it as quickly and sell it as quickly and make a profit as quickly. So it's not in the big company's best interest to have regulations on speed. So because they care nothing about making money and profit, they're going to do whatever they can to get these type of regulations pulled away. And so, like, after a while, you know, it's been what, 2008 to 13, that's 5 years. You know, after 5 years has gone by, they feel like it's okay to go ahead and just get rid of it, even though, you know, I mean, it's something, the problem is going to reoccur. I mean, if nothing's been solved, if nothing's been done to solve the problem that the law was put into place to solve, then if you take away the law that was, you know, keeping the problem from perpetuating, then of course the problem's going to perpetuate. And that's exactly what happened. So, I mean, it's common sense, really, but, and as you can see, I mean, it continues to go on. I mean, there's just conventional pollutants, there's just all sorts of shit that goes into this industry, and it really bothers me because all of these things are stuff that can be built and grown and produced at home. So anyways, all right, I love you guys. Hope you all have a good day. Bye.